on par with the Gwen on the jungle. So, kailangan, tabagay, early champion, hindi naman ganun na fall in sa late game yung ating Kha'Zix kasi he could definitely be powerful. Now, on the late game, early game as well, is a time for Kha'Zix to play it out really well is because of the evolved skills that he can use kapag once na nag-level 5 na siya dito. The 6 will be there though, so medyo para sa akin sitting duck kasi this is an Ornn, the Call of the Forged God, and as well as the set. Nakita naman natin kanina, very on point si Nope. Regardless of merong dashing capability champion, nahuhuli niya what more with the Ziggs na wala masyadong mobility talaga.
If you don't have that much mobility, you can be put in a bad spot, especially dahil ang daming engaged champions dito ng Misfits. Kailangan nilang ng pang-disengage na champion, potentially maybe a Gragas here as a support. Lalo na yun yung pinaka pwede maka-counter ng isang Call of the Forged God. Maybe an Alistar can work as well, just for them to have additional frontline as well to help out Taong Gubat. Pero you actually tatanggalin dito ng Misfits, quite interestingly so. Gramps can still ban away one more ADC. Maybe the Zaya can be banned away here since yun yung isa sa pinaka safe na champion talaga, or the Ezreal.
Yep, or either the Lucian or Strife. Nag-delegate lang yung ating dual ADC capability from the side of our team Misfits kasi they really use that dual ADC as of now. Pero unfortunately for the team Gramps, hindi na naman sila nag-ban for the last ban. I don't know what's happening with the team right now. Dalawang bans, important bans ha. Kasi actually dito sa second ban, pwede nila iba yung set eh. But the Kai'Sa will be there. Flexible champion as of now. Good wave clearing as well. Good damage potential all throughout the mid game and as well as the late game. Pero tingnan natin kung gagamit pa sila dito na a little bit of tanky champions will be needed for the side of the team Gramps. Kailangan talaga nilang frontline dito kasi ang dami ng backlines pero they opted to Arakan. Good disengagement champion and engagement champion as well pero hindi ganun kakunat eh. Papi, kaya nakamute yata.
Yung Rakan, magiging maganda ito para sa teamfight, especially dahil sa wombo combo niya. CC layering, tapos kukombo yun sa Gwen and the Ziggs as well. Pero let's see, kasi syempre hindi naman ito kasing kunat ng isang Alistar, hindi kasing kunat ng isang Galio or a Gragas as well. Rakan is one of the squishiest supports that you can actually use in the game already, na hindi na sa utility support line. But the Aatrox will provide at least that one more front line para sa kanila with decent sustain. Let's see, what's gonna be the final response dito ng Team Misfits. They can still pick up one AP champion. Kassadin actually gonna be picked up here. Definitely for late game.
Yes, okay, good choice na rin dito coming from the Misfits. So the only problem right now, yun nga, I do not, sabi natin, hindi ako nagda-doubt sa isang capability of Rakan kasi Rakan can do wonders. Especially on the engagement ang pinag-uusapan. Pero when it comes to this engagement, it would really assist talaga yung Rakan kasi you know for a fact, this is an Ornn you're gonna be dealing with. And ang Ornn talaga, grabe yung CC control ng isang Ornn versus a Rakan. Yes, surprises, para sa Rakan, it would be as sa Rakan's playground, yung mga surprise engagement from time to time. Basta as long as they could manage to dish out damage that needed to be put on at magpatay agad yung mga members or yung mga particular targets dito sa Team Misfits. The problem is hindi nila kakayanin yung prolonged team fight. They have the Kassadin, meron tayong ultimate which is anytime gusto pwede siya mag in and out, a Kai'Sa with a prolonged team fight with the killer instinct and yun na nga if makukulat natin yung set and that pa no necessary things I mean no things no certain thing na pa pwede counter at isang Ornn with this ultimate in the Couple of Wild.
Yung charge ng Ornn, no? 'Di ba matagal talaga yung crowd control na yun, especially yung knock-up duration. And nakikita natin sa top side so far, the Aatrox actually is standing his ground. Medyo mahirap lang tayo especially dahil sa pag-level 3 ng isang set, doon na talaga lumalaban ang isang set. So dito kailangan mag-ingat talaga ni Maze, especially that we do see that oftentimes really loves to fight. Facebreaker ginamit na kaagad into the Haymaker, landing a bit of damage actually. Ignite gonna be taking as well. Still unable to secure the kill pero the pressure is there.
A little bit of HP dito kay pare natin Maze. Wala pa naman yung Kha'Zix doon pero this is a risky way. Yung pare natin, no? Oh, the Gwen, ando na top side.
Forcing out the flash lang. Pero okay pa rin naman ito para kay Nope. It does buy enough time for Maze to be able to secure a clear out the wave though. So atras na lang muna si Nope, go back into the base and just buy some items.
And yun na nga, pating ng ating Kha'Zix will be the left side of wave clear, I mean of jungle clear. Full clear ang ginawa niya dito before siya mag-land onto the Scuttler. Actually, full clear talaga. And this is at least 1-5 sa gold, hindi ako nagkakamali. But as of now, magkakaroon na ng possession yung ating Kha'Zix to go for a gank onto the bottom side dito kasi the next time around na gagawa siya ng play is it would the bottom side, noting the fact that yung respawning na kanyang jungle pumps will be on timer para sa ating kanyang blue buff kung saan siya nagmula kanina.
Let's see kung saan lane gagank dito si Pamplank. We oftentimes see something happening whenever Pamplank makes a play. Mid lane, mukhang magiging mahirap ito para sa dalawang mid laners natin. Of course, it is just gonna be a scaling game for both of them, waiting for the first objective to actually spawn up. But Kate is actually here into the mid lane, just guarding in case that there is gonna be a gank coming from Pamplank as well. While top lane, nakita natin, patuloy pa rin yung bakbakan ng dalawang Baron laners natin. Mace actually is the one having a bit of gold lead, especially because of the wave that he did secure prior to Nope clearing out. So meron siyang priority ngayon if gusto niyang pumunta sa may mid lane. But looks like he's just gonna be getting some info.
And Ket, na-burst out yung, nagamit yung kanyang flash doon kasi muntik na siya mamatay with the Ignite Tech doon sa kanyang mid lane phase na ang ganda lang yung kanyang entrance load. The only problem was wala pang damage or lack pa ng damage yung ating sis player with his Ziggs. Kaya unfortunately, hindi ka nila kuha yung kanilang turtle which is the Casa din. And was able to escape. Yeah, that was a good trade for a flash. I mean, hindi pala. Dahil yung Casa din natin, hindi niya naman nagamit yung kanyang flash. Nakatakbo lang siya on the right moment in time before makuha nila yung device dito ng isang Casa din. And level 5 na yung Casa din dito. He could go for the lanes later on before pop up yung ating objective contest. Kasi yun talaga yung leverage ng isang Casa din na meron siyang availability to go for the different lanes and go for a gank din naman. So para siyang mag-play out the second jungler dito.
It's a slow-paced game for the meantime. Both teams are just focusing on the sustain or focusing on the scaling. Pero nakita natin si Pampalak na sa may taas just Nope, trying to bait him out. The flash gonna be invested into the showstopper flash out dito si Maze. Pero may isolated damage dito si Pampalak. Still is gonna be able to walk away safely. But that was very, very close.
And at least paano meron trade-off doon with the flash from both side of the Baron laners. And ang Pamplank, meron na siyang tempo onto the referral if yun yung choose nila dito. Pero this is an Ocean Drake at ito yung tatawag na Regeneration na Dragon. So this is a good time with a little bit of tankiness dito nga sa side ng ating Misfits. So lalo na si Pamplank, healing niya rin kasi talaga is si referral over Dragon. So, debate na natin yun na nakarang araw. Pero it's up to them. Power scaling kasi talaga and as well, early advantage talaga in terms of the golden powers. Power spec na isang Kha'Zix. So, really needs to go for that referral. Pero naunahan na yata sila dito ng paring Gwen.
Malaking advantage talaga kasi binibigay dito ng isang Herald. It gives you 2,000 to 3,000 worth of gold depende kung magagamit mo yun into a team fight. But looks like it's just gonna be traded off for the meantime here ng Misfits. Taking the Dragon, the Ocean Dragon. Megard for Nova has been used already, but they're gonna be spawning Shelly into the mid lane, helping at least get one plate bago sila mag-charge dito. But Chi is actually gonna be taken down! A little bit unfortunate para sa position niya, pero still, Misfits is gonna be fighting back a little bit. Call out the Forge God a little bit later on that side as well. But Misfits actually pushing down the bottom lane, but their mid lane is gonna be destroyed already. Another kill as well being taken here by Gramps. That is the reason why people just get the Rift Herald. The gold lead potential is just too high.
Yeah, I mean, that is why talaga naman nakikita natin dito na sino-showcase if why would go for the Herald, lalo na kung ganitong late game scaling yung mga champions niyo, you need to snowball earlier para at least andun kayo on point na hindi kayo kayang i-topple down ng iyong mga kalaban. Kasi, yun na, maglaro-lang out to late game, pero if you made that late game early as possible, at nakikita naman natin dito na Gwen already has his first item, which is the Nashor Stoot, and same scenario naman dito sa ating series na meron ng Shield Bow. And alongside with the other side of the team's men, and yung Rakan, ayan, grabe si Rakan, grand entrance talaga. Ang hirap i-maneuver. I mean, hindi mahirap i-maneuver. Ang hirap iwasan once na ginamit talaga.
Let's see, what's gonna be the approach this time around though ng Misfits? They are down 3,000 gold. which is not really a big deal, to be honest, on a scaling composition, but it's up to what Gramps is gonna be doing pagdating dito sa pagdating natin sa mid-game, di ba? Nakita natin na may lead na sila. Collector ang binili dito ni Chi, which is good to be able to get those last hits going, especially kapag ginamit yung Cat and Drain or the Void Seeker as well, or just the auto attack. But it puts her in a much more difficult situation sa mga burst dito kasi syempre with not much sustain, medyo mahirap pakatakas dito. Especially at this time, they don't really have a utility support.
As of now, medyo nagtitik pa. Or either naghahanap pa ng pagkakataon dito ng ating team, Grubs. At hindi pa nila nakukuha yung momentum nila in terms of the team fight that gusto nilang kunin dito. Kasi it's not yet online. Archangel stuff yung kanyang binuo dito. Yung iba kasi din, they go for that Rabadon. Yes, Rod of Ages rather. Hindi sila nag-Archangel stuff. Ginagawa nila second item yun. Wala nila yung kanyang Tear of the Goddess para at least ito paano
Oh, Sinope? As a maze?
Stop.
That's gonna be the jump. Flash in as well by Nope. Pero may World Ender to eh. Medyo mahirap habulin yan dahil sa movement speed na binibigay dito ng kanyang ult. So they're just gonna be disengaging for now.
To the bottom side though, medyo risky. More members come from the side. Misfits just wanted to destroy this tower to the bottom side. Kaso dito,
Rift walking in, a little bit unfortunate. A little bit sketchy kasi medyo matagal pa yung cooldown niya. And Stripe is just gonna be punished for that. Unfortunate. Top side din. May nakita tayong fight dito. Sinope medyo ini-engage yan dito nila Maze and ni Kate. Pero syempre dahil set to, medyo mahirap din siyang patumbahin. Pampalak as well is gonna be spotted out by a ward there in the tri-brush. So I don't think they are gonna be pursuing anymore.
well, as of now, doon na rin naman kahit paano yung mga sagot dito ng ating Team Gramps pero hindi pa rin online talaga yung mga champions or either mga players dito sa Team Gramps. And a couple of while, we're gonna be seeing our second dragon of the game, mga kaibigan. At tingnan natin, it is an infernal break, ha? So, it would be a better scenario for the team, Misfits to get a hold of this one. Dahil nga, meron silang 4 actually. 3 pala, 3. Against Lane Craft na nag-up din sa kanilang, nag-relay heavily doon sa kanilang damage later on. The Team Grabs though, na sa kanilang momentum-wise when it comes to gold, at least 4K gold lead na yung ating Team Grabs, nahahawakan nila yung kanilang gold economy as of this time around. And well, unnecessary movements yung gusto nilang i-commit as of this time kasi alam nilang na doon sa kanila yung lead eh. Ayaw nilang itapon basta-basta yun.
O kailangan i-keep nila yung lead lang nila. And they need to be more proactive as well in their rotations. Nakikita naman natin sila na sinusubukan nila makakuha ng Gramps. Nakakuha sila ng ilang punishment din sa mga mali dito ng Team Misfits. Especially a while ago kay Strife. Pero ngayon nakikita natin parang gusto nila kumuha ng kill dito sa may taas. They are grouping up. Astri, Call of the Forge God, gagamitin na rin nila dito to knock him up. And no counterplay is gonna be allowed at all. They will be securing kill on Maze, potentially even the tower as well. But it's what Gramps is doing that makes this even actually better for them. Yes, they are gonna be giving a kill. Yes, they are gonna be giving a tower. But they do get a dragon for themselves, denying the soul here for Misfits.
Not just the soul, also denying those additional damage out because of the Infernal Drake dito from the side of our team Misfits. Kaya tapos sa charge ng flash. Ating Rakan pero di umabot with battle dance will be committed. No target available onto that brush. Kaya gugustuhin pa rin lang umabot dito para lang makakuha ng isang kill. Noting the fact that wala nang resources, naabot pa nga.
Pero wala nang munang susugod, wala mo nang kukomit. Dito sa may tower daw, inaantay na lang nila yung wave bago sila sumugod. Kate gonna be engaging though, all alone. Might be in a bad spot, pero andyan naman ni Charm, dyan naman yung exit niya. And still, Misfits is okay. Top lane as well has been hold out. Kanina nakita din tayo ng onting scuffle ni Stife and ni Brian sa may bottom lane. This time around, May's gonna be engaging. A little bit unfortunate, wasn't able to deal damage necessary to burst out Kate. Pero still, this time around, Call of the Fortune will be denied. Here comes Stripe as well. The leader's gonna be thrown out by the Gwen. Still unable to get any kills. Lightning Crash gonna be used already by Brian. Showstopper into the back line, but still no damage being felt here by Gramps. Makakataas pa din naman sila, but at least wala namatay dito on either side. The laser as well connecting for no kills.
Medyo nangasip yung ating Zero doon. Fortunately for him, na-sustain ng shield bow yung damage of the Sat and was able to at least dash out with his third skill para naman maiwasan yung damage na paparating with the Haymaker ni Sat dito onto that port. So, doon na yung ating momentum wise onto the Team Grams. They are really having their time getting the leads that they can take as of now. Parang up in a couple of seconds, tingnan natin yung Casa din really just having also his time para at least kahit paano makuha niya yung mga core items niya. But unfortunately, Rabadon Death's Cup agad yung ginawa niya dito. No Road of Ages. So, hindi scaling na talaga yung trajectory ni parang Casa din. He wanted to go for that burst damage as soon as possible para at least kahit paano magkaroon sila ng turnover dito when it comes to team fight.
It is going to be very difficult here for both of these teams. Kailangan nila talaga maging sobrang maingat because any sort of mistake can lead to their demise. But Pablak this time around will be giving the demise towards Brian, getting that assassination. He's going to be okay as well, trying to get the steal. He is actually successful in getting the red buff as well as a split push is commenced dito. So may kita nga lang, may nakita tayong fight and it is going to be just a punishment sa overextension dito ni Kata. Si Chi, makataas pa rin naman, pero at least nakatrade dito yung Gramps.
Well, we're already seeing the power output dito ng ating team Gramps in terms of this late game composition and one engager, which is yung ating Rakan Law so far, being what you call this, being positive naman yung kanilang output in terms of what they wanted to get. Only problem right now, nagtitaking time bomb din yung sa ating Kaisa, yung ating Kha'Zix, and as well yung ating Kaza din as well. So, tignan natin if kaya pa nilang i-hold off to until such time na makapag-snowball na sila ng tuluyan or it will be the other way around. Noting the fact that Sinbaring Dope is still having his bread and butter, which is the set na nakita naman natin all throughout the different games na siya talaga yung naging brain-breaking this showstopper. And now, the Baron will be threatened ng both the teams right now. Tignan na lang natin sino kukuha yung tempo. Meanwhile, Cassidy is just on the both side going for that push and that's an opener para sa ating team Misfits if ever.
Level 13 na siya eh. Dito na, makita tayo ng isang online na kasa din. No Road of Ages, pero meron siyang crown, which is gonna be helpful in denying that bursting capability ng Team Gramps dito. Si Chi medyo nahihirapan kasi siyempre Collector plus Phantom Dancer not really the best build here for a Kaisa to be able to dish out damage. At most, she is just gonna be trying to kite away and try to get those last hits going. But the damage won't really be felt that much dito ng Team Gramps.
And hindi siya yung traditionally nakikita natin dash with Kaisa with the dash suit or something else with the shield blow as well. So, compared sa damage na kaya i-put up dito na isa Zeri, I would really give it to Zeri as of now. Only thing is here, sa wits end siya, so meron siya a little bit of a defense in terms of the EB damage ratio na kaya ibigay ng Gwen as well as the Zeri. The only fortunately right now, si Base, being the Aatrox itself, online na with that Black Cleaver and Net Dan. So, makunat-kunat na to. And lessen yung ating shielding capability from the other side of the team because of the Serpent Spang. It only boils down on Carl if sakali ba ako siya dito ng good engagement and as well a good follow-up from the side of his team, especially on to the Team Gramps. Dito na naghihintay lang talaga ng pagkakataon or either yung opportunity to go in and annihilate everybody from the side of Misfits.
Misfits though can go towards Baron already. They know that they are well ahead. They can also try and attempt securing this Mountain Dragon already, the last dragon that will give them at least a little bit of more durability. Since they are having their late game power spikes already, the Cassidy is gonna be able to safely split push. Wala na makakapigil sa kanya. The Aatrox, even as one of their most fed solo laners, will be struggle against this Cassidy. Yan yung benefit kapag meron kayong Cassidy sa isang team. We see even Nope as well split pushing as well, helping them get the better end of the waves, getting the better end as well in the priority para sa objectives natin. Kaya sila yung kadalasan nakikita natin na uuna pagdating dito.
Okay, teka lang, tempo. Scuttler, uy, napagad ng time ni Scuttler dito with the ward. So, doon na yung ating information. Hindi na pa pwedeng, may balak yung ating Team Misfits dito eh. Yan. Ayan yung balak nila. The only problem is, alam na ng information dito ng ating Team Gramps and they're gonna be going to forward onto that Baron pit, mga tol. Walang nakapag-ward, dong ward doon. They really wanted to go and opting for a sticky Baron. Unfortunately, may CCTV kasi doon. Kitang-kita yung mga kalokohan na ginagawa ninyo.
Kitang-kita. Pero, hindi na nakikita ngayon na sinisimulan na yung pagkuha dito ng Mountain Dragon. Nope is gonna be able to spot them out but unable to interfere fully. That's a Dragon stack advantage para dito sa Team Gramps. And no contestation at all coming in from Misfits.
Really unfortunate for them. At least kahit paano nag-additional buff, magbibigay ng konting linear armor and what do you call this, magic resistance dito sa side ng ating team Gramps. As of now, nandun pa rin hold off, and yung nakita natin 4K gold din, medyo bumaba na, nagiging 2K gold din na lang. So, gold economy ng ating team Misfits already are being good as of this time around because of the Cassidy is going for this mid push. Talaga dinedicate dito yung full-blown 5v5 fight kasi nandun din yung capability of the Cassidy to go in and out na naman because of the walkouts. So, anytime soon, kaya niyang mag-out talaga unless hindi siya agad mapipin down dito. And the power of the castle is really necessarily para at least annihilate yung mga backliners dito ng ating team Gramps. Yet, medyo slow yung pacing natin dito. And yung ating Elder Drake will spawn in a couple of while. Tignan natin, this is the game-breaking buff na kailangan nila makuha from the both side of the teams. Whoever gets this one, we're gonna be winning the game.
I mean, kanina nakita natin si Taong Gubat, siya ang nakakuha ng Elder Dragon Steel nung game number 2. And game number 1, nakita natin ng Misfits naman, si Pamplang ang nakakuha ng Objective Steel through the Baron, through the Elder Dragon as well, being secured by their team. Let's see, sino naman dito ang makakuha. Kasi, syempre, in terms of advantage, in terms of the bursting capability of a jungler champion, we have to give it towards Pamplang. Kasi Kha'Zix gamit niya. It's going to be very difficult for a Gwen to be able to burst an objective out, and that can give leverage dito para sa Misfits to actually start the objective. Maybe solo it out as well. Yan yung prowess ng isang Kha'Zix pagdating sa mga team fight, or at least pagdating sa mga objective securing. And now, it is gonna be started.
Things are going headed by ticket time bomb na to. Any unnecessary moves coming from the both sides of the list will cost them the game itself. Pero si Pamplang, ewan ko kung alam nila,
the burst! Yeah, that's the prowess of a Kassadin. Kate is already out of the fight. Megan for the bomb, ginamit na rin. Tignan natin kung makakapasok ba dito sa Taong Gubat. The steal is not gonna be there this time around. The backline is gonna be secured. Stipe is just obliterating everybody at this point. And it's Mayday. Gramps is gonna be in a lot of trouble. Everyone is just obliterated in an instant. And Misfits has finally found the opening. And they can just run it down mid.
And Kata, with that undeniable play coming from the Ord itself, mga pakiligan, yung pamigil ng buff dito ng ating Ord para mapigilan yung jump doon over the wall ng tropa nating mga taga-Gramps. Pero ito, kasi kahit talaga nag-iisa, I don't think that is enough for you to stop the stampede of this team. I think we're gonna be knowing who's gonna be winning for this one, Papi.
Alam na natin, it is gonna be Misfits denying game number 5 and will be our champions para sa ating alternating capacity tournament.
Oh my. It was a game for a game sana para dito sa ating Team Gramps, noting the fact that they are the league team scaling menace in terms of the drafting as well. Pero at the right moment, the right time, yung walang nakabakabang pagkuha ng agro ng